Hi, I'm Rob Hughes, Head of Wireless Marketing at Fujitsu Network Communications. And today we're here in Barcelona for Mobile World Congress. It's the first day of the show, very exciting, and I'm very fortunate to have with me Sadayuki Abeta-san from NTT DOCOMO and ORXI, where he is the Chief Open RAN Strategist for NTT DOCOMO, as well as the Chief Technology Officer for ORXI. Welcome to the booth, Abeta-san. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're quite welcome. So you first, I think, were the pioneers in developing and deploying Open RAN. I think you deployed the world's first Open RAN network in 2019. You've since gone on to do 2 additional Open RAN deployments, different rounds of it inside NTT DOCOMO, before joining ORXI. So tell me, from your experience, how have things changed over those years?
Okay, so it's back to the 2019. That is the first year of 5G deployment. Actually, we selected Fujitsu as a CUDU vendor, and also the RU vendor, including Fujitsu and NEC.
Yes.
This is our first product. At that time, we used the Aura Alliance interface.
Right.
Yep. The Aura Alliance itself is established 2018, so just one year before our 5G launch.
Right.
So we work with the many operators like AT&T and Deutsche Telekom to create the Open RAN. But the specification work started in 2018 and it completed 2019. So it's a brand new specifications.
Yes.
So at the beginning, the vendors have some misinterpretation of that specification. Yeah. So it takes a little bit time to complete the IoT, like more than 6 months.
Yes.
But after that is the vendors' understanding is that is common, and then we can significantly reduce that. So interoperability tests like. Best case is only 1 week. We complete the interoperability and achieve that 1 call and a peak throughput.
Yeah, so the amount of time it's taken to do the integration has shrunk from 6 months down to, in the best case scenario, 1 week.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So just remind me, how many different vendors are you working with? Which vendors are you working with in your network now?
Okay, for the NTT DOCOMO network, we have 4 CUDU vendors, including Fujitsu.
Yeah.
And for the RU vendor, we also have the 4 RU vendors, and it's a fully interoperability is supported already.
Yes. Yes.
And we have the 31 or 32 RU equipment.
Wow.
Because we support in that multiple frequency band. Okay. Yeah. For 5G, we get the 3 new frequency band, and also according to the deployment scenario, we choose the lower transmission power, higher transmission power, integrity type, different type of RU we have. Yeah.
And which are the CUDU vendors that you're working with again?
Fujitsu,
yes.
NEC,
yeah.
and also the Nokia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So now that you've had the network operating for several years, what are the kinds of benefits of Open RAN that you've actually been able to realize and see happen?
Yes, the one is that we have vendor diversity. That means that every time we can ask the vendors from the viewpoint of cost and performance.
Right.
Yes, and actually that from our experience. Maybe 2 to 3 years ago, there was a semiconductor shortage problem happened.
During COVID?
Yes, during the COVID.
Yes.
Yeah, so the vendor can't provide a solution, but the other vendor can provide it, so we can keep our deployment plan, because that the other vendor provide that.
So the flexible supply chain allows you to go back and forth between vendors.
Yes. So
excellent.
we can also avoid the vendor risk.
Yes.
Not only that geographical risk, but also that supply chain risk we can avoid.
Excellent. And what is the advantage of being able to have so many different radios from different vendors? I mean, how does that translate to a benefit for the operator?
Yes. You know that we want to choose the best solution, so best in breed. And for example, that the indoor solutions or outdoor solutions, and also that some cases that we need to supporting in the multiple frequency band.
Right.
And NTT DOCOMO, as I already said, we have more than 30 equipment.
Yep.
And ORXI already do that field trial outside Japan.
Yes.
And some cases indoor, some cases outdoor, in some cases that we have a request from machine MIMO.
Right.
So for example, the indoor we use that storage solutions.
Sure.
And machine MIMO case we use that Fujitsu storage.
Of course. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by the booth. We really appreciate you coming by, and hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.